All right, I had to come back in. I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to be out of here, but man, I'm having a lot of fun here. So let me show you what I did. So I decided to do something crazy and completely different with the screen because the way it was sitting, I just didn't like it. It was boring. The daylight sat on me. So I decided to put it in portrait mode. So I'm thinking over here that I got to put the projector in portrait mode, but I don't have to put the projector in portrait mode. I just have to tilt the projector on the side. And these projectors right here, as I said before, Sony's and Christie's can be turned on the side because there's options projectors. Have to worry about the projector burning out or any of that nonsense. They're designed venue projectors. You can literally tilt them on their side. They don't burn out. They don't have any of those problems whatsoever. So that's what I did. I took the projector on the side, took the screen, put it in portrait mode because now I'm thinking, okay, can I physically scan a curved screen and get away with it? Which now I just figured I can because I can put that screen in any position on the side, whatever, and it will scan it. One of the things I can do also too, I can also attach this attachment to my 720p projector, which you can use with 720p, but I can project onto the floor. Can you imagine seeing that image on the floor breaking away? So there's so many ways that I can add it to certain things. So I'm going to do a curved screen. I'm going to do a screen shaped like a spear. I'm going to do a whole lot of crazy screens because now I just figured out that I can basically 3D map just about any surface on where it's sitting or how it's standing or whatever it could be. Now this right here is using that brown technology I told you about. That allows the screen to be able to color code images, that kind of cool stuff anyway, color coding technology. That's what's embedded in this screen right here. So that's why if I did this with a gray screen or a white screen, that background you're seeing right there would automatically come up kind of washed out. Where with the black technology or brown technology we're using, it has more depth to it. But is that cool? Sorry about that. I can do this with the screen standing upwards. I can do a curved screen easily. I can 3D map the curved screen. All I have to do is just color on the inside and just basically I can just push video right through it. All right, and guess what? This does go live. These device does go live. So we're doing this one right here. Make sure everything is plugged up. Let's change this out to something else pretty cool. All right, so again, we're going to go into, let's see, we're going to change this right here. And as long as I got it scanned to this right here, I'm good. All right, so, and change my name. So now you can see where it's scanned at. So wherever I scanned it to, it's, oh man, I can't wait. I can do submerged screens, giant submerged screens. Yes. All right, so I'm gonna go scan this right now. So everything now is working fine. Like I'm not having any problems, no bugs or nothing. I did a couple of reports, sent it back to the company, and they tweaked them and fixed them, and yeah, I'm not having any problem. It was just basically that whole registration and just some of the things that were popping up and problems that we're having. Like so, right out of the box, maybe yours will work and maybe it won't work. You know what I mean? But eventually, if you keep plugging away at it, and a few rants later, you'll get it. So right now it's scanning. Because usually if I have to do portrait mode upstairs, like I have portrait mode upstairs, I have to turn the projector on the side, I have to go into my computer, I have to change my personal settings, I have to put it in portrait mode, I have to do a little bit of keystoning, and I have to do keystoning and corner keystoning. With this, no. All I had to do is just basically just color in where I wanted the screen to pop right in. Right now we're just doing the scan. You have to do the full scan on it, by the way, to do this. Full scan, you have to have it. And I thought a better way to basically show off the screen was to just put it on it in portrait mode like this would be interesting to look at. So, yes, the black and this brown coat, well, we can't say brown, it's pretty much color coding technology works out great. I'm going to actually do I think I'm going to do a black curved screen. I'm so tired. I want to go to sleep so bad, but I'm so excited about this. It's like being a kid. A kid at Christmas. Minus I didn't have the batteries to get it started, but now it's up and going. I'm really happy about it. So it's still scanning. It'll be there. The full scan takes a little longer. So. And whatever you do, do not walk in front of the scanner. You're not going to damage it or anything. It's just going to do the whole process all over again. So don't walk in front of the scanner. Don't have anybody in that area when you're scanning. Like I said, it's not going to harm them. It's just basically going to oh my goodness! I'm telling you, I might need a few of these because I can put the projector on the floor from my ceiling. I can do my ceiling setup with special effects. I can do the floor. I'm going to definitely do the floor so badly. Mm. Oh. Later on tonight, I'm going to mess around and see exactly what I can incorporate off my. I have flash drives with videos on it, movies and stuff like that. I'm going to see what I can do with that. Oh, we're ready to go. Sorry about that. I'm sitting here like daydreaming, ready to go. All right, so I'm going to just color it over here on my end. So I'm going to grab my magic wand, and I'm just going to begin coloring all this in red, which has to be done all in red. We should get good. Okay, we're done there. Now we're just going to go in and we're going to select, create the surface. Then we're going to hit done. And from there, we're going to pick up a surface to go with. So let's get something really freaking cool. The vortex looks pretty cool. I've done that one. It's like something out of Doctor Who. Let's see. I'm just in here I want to get something really cool for this. Well, let's do the water. No, I did the water before. I want to do something pretty cool out of the water. Let's do I'm going to publish this right here. So now our first scan is going to go through, and then the second scan, and then it'll activate. All right, now last scan, and then you'll see it in a few minutes. There you go. Is that cool or what? So the black technology on this looks incredible. That's brown technology. That's not really brown, it's color coding technology we're using on that. That's black technology over there. So what would happen, excuse the way I'm dressed because right now I am tired. I'm up early in the morning and I don't care what I look like. Usually, most people that are using this, as I said before, are using gray screens. Gray screens, and like I said, use a gray screen. You're going to get the same results, even if you're using 3D mapping. You're going to get the same poor results if you're using a gray screen. If you were using it for movies or gaming or whatever, you're still going to get poor results from it because it's a gray screen. It can't pull contrast, it doesn't pull proper color, it can't even read color at that. You're going to have to be in the dark in order to see a better image. And this is why that a lot of the people that I observed when I was watching their videos, as they were displaying their videos, they were using gray surfaces and they were using white surfaces because they thought that would be the best surface to display on, when actually black would have been the best for them to display on. They would have got a much more better, more detailed picture or image from what they were trying to do. And a lot of them were struggling because some of them had some very high power projectors. Like I said, with the lights on, that screen is not going to pull up at all, period. And that means anything from the gray mixes or whatever, it's not going to pull up. Just not going to be able to get what you want out of that. Can you imagine if I had this outside right now? If I did this in rear projection, that black rear projection technology we make, You can't see through it, and we put that in the back of it. And you walk up to the house and you see that going off on my driveway. Like, what the freak is that? Yeah. So that's the reason why all those demonstrations I was watching, and people work, everything was in the dark because they were terrified if they turned the lights on, their images would just wash away. Where I can do that in a fully lit environment with my projector. Another one. They had something like the Stargate, but I don't think it was a water kind of the flush the water. It wasn't that one. Yeah, people, I don't care what I look like right now. I am tired. I got up yesterday on Thursday at around 2 o'clock orders. And then from there, I've been still working all day, taking care of orders, customers calling in. Friday was a crazy day because I still had customers calling in for orders to get their orders in. And then finally got the equipment that's been here for a while, had a chance to touch it or mess with. And then yesterday I went through that whole freaking early in the morning with that fiasco with this stuff not working right. And that became a headache. So I didn't really get much sleep at all. So, sorry if I look like I just crawled out of a freaking drain pipe. But right now I really don't care. I haven't eaten anything all day. And I'm freaking so much excited about this. It's like, you ever been hungry and sleepy at the same time where you want to eat, but you want to sleep? You don't know which one you want to do first. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I actually want to sleep and eat, but I want to play this right now. I'm having a ball with this. I'm just figuring out exactly what else I can do with it. Because now I just want to go buy random weird stuff and just start painting over it like a spear. Oh my goodness, just thought about that. I'm putting the sun in my backyard. I'm actually going to get a spear and paint it and actually project planets off of it. See, there you go. I got a balcony too where I can hit it. All right, so let's go over here. Let's change up the vortex right here. And we're going to discard this. Let's get something else. Let's get something else. I think we did this one quite a few times. Go in here. Yeah, once you work out the bugs on it, man, it goes well, man. It's just a little rough starting, that's all. We'll scan that right now. Just a little rough when it starts off, that's all. It does make you want to basically give up on it, but I'm glad I didn't give up on it. I'm glad I pushed through. All right, so now it's scanning. And that one fellow came in there and gave me that advice, man. He emails me, man. I'm going to set him up real nice because thank you so much. If they are available, I can buy one today. I mean, I got the money in my account. I can buy a PS5 today. If they got them, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Usually they make you want to pre-order everything. And then if I do get it, where am I going to have time to play it? I mean, literally, I got, now with this project popping off right now, and Monday morning, I have to be downstairs in the shop developing the technology, the invisible technology to blend with this. The black already does it, so we just need an invisible version of it. Where would I have time? I don't even have time to play the games on my PS4 right now, so I don't even know about all that right now. Some people are like, when are you going to get the system? I got too much stuff to do. And I can't wait because later on, once I order a laptop and basically get this thing mobile, but a better mobile, I'm going outside. I'm scanning the side of my house, which I'm curious to see what that's going to look like because I've never seen it on a large scale. And my projector will hit that. My projector hits up to a 400-inch screen, so I should be able to hit that right there with no problem. If not, I'll just buy a more better venue projector. All right, so we're almost there. I gotta get on Amazon. I gotta order external hard drives or external hard drives. Everything's set up. Oh man, I have to go back to that site now. Well, at least they didn't ban me. I just left them. I just left, so I got to go back in because they're gonna show them this stuff right here. Because everybody on that page was in the dark. Every last person was in the dark. All right, we're almost loaded up. I'm gonna do this sucker outside. Oh, how is it possible? Technology. All right, so let's paint. I'm going here and paint this up real quick. Let's get that magical paintbrush and start getting it work on here. Get it coated up. Color it up, color it up, color it up. All right, now I'm just going to go in here and hit this and create this surface. And then from there, we're going to go in. It's done. Now we just got to do a select a background. Let's get a background for this. Did the break away? Ripples. Ripples. I don't know if this is, it says ripples, but I'm gonna hit it anyway because I'm kind of curious what it means by this ripples. So I'm gonna check this out, see what this is like. I'm not sure what this is gonna look like. This is ripples, which I'm kind of curious what that would look like. All right, here's the last scan. I can see it, but it's not. All right, I see what it is. Yeah, I don't have to go into editing for that one. That's all. All right, so I was looking, I was like, no, that's kind of weird. All right, we'll get another one. We'll get another one. Let's see. They got the flames and they got the ocean, which I definitely want to do that one next. All right, so let's come in here and let's. Oh, I got that already. Did I hit that already? All right. Okay, cool. All right, let's go and let's create another one. We're good with that one. All right, camera pops up and we're good. All right, let that scan through. I need a bigger screen. I need a much bigger screen. Actually, I need that 235.1. I need one of them set up outside. So I might get 4 of those. I might get 4 of those and set them up outside for displays. Oh man, the one with the vortex going through. I get some LED lights on the back of that and some speakers that light up on each side. Oh, that'd be sick. I'm gonna look for some Doctor Who, the Vortex, and Stargate. Definitely look for some Stargate. See, my main concern is what is the lineup? I seen the lineup they have for it. You ever had like when you want to go and get the new gaming system come out and there's nothing in the lineup that basically strikes your interest? Like, I mean, for somebody else it may be, but there's nothing in the lineup that I want. Like literally, there's nothing there. And the only thing I've seen from the X series that I went was Fable, but Fable's not going to be out until July or June and July. So that's why I'm not really in a rush. I mean, usually I have to be one of those people that would be out there and I would have my pre-order in and have all showing off what I bought on YouTube and everything. But this year, I just don't see anything there I want. Honestly, tell you the truth. Some people just get it because of the hype. But like I said, there's gonna be so many in circulation all over the place. You know, you won't be able to throw a sock in a crowd without be bumping into one. That's how it happens. And you don't see them, and basically, there's so many of them around that they start dropping the price on them and all that stuff. But right now, usually when a console system comes out, the library isn't that great, to tell you the truth, because keep in mind when you first get a game system, how many people actually buy whatever games that came out on launch? They don't. They usually buy the games when the system basically is already in circulation. People are buying the games that are actually being produced. Usually the first games don't always come out so great. But not to put the system down or anything, because you know what I mean. If they bought something out there like oh, Unreal Tournament would have been nice. I'm a huge Unreal Tournament fan. That would have been really nice if they bought that online. Yeah, I would definitely would have purchased one. But no, they don't got it. All right, let's go paint this bad boy up. So let's go get some magical paint. Magical paint. Paint it up with magic paint. Magic paint, magic paint, magic paint, magic paint. All right, so I'm painting up some magic paint. All the way across. Okay, let's knock out that surface. We don't need no more. That's already done. Let's go into, let me see, my categories and what we're going to do. Try the water. All right, we'll probably should put some water in. All right, so we got the first scan and second. And there's the last scan coming through. Man, it's freaking, I love that. Some aqua water. All right, let's try some of the special effects on here. Let's see. And then basically what I'll do is I'll start doing like multiple objects. I definitely want to do the floor. I might do the floor tonight. I might do a projection to the floor, break out the floor tonight, do one of those. Let's go over to file. Nope, I need to go to file. I need to go to, let's go to, so the reason why, like I said, I put the projector up the screen this way, because just to show you how I can scan the screen in any direction that I put it in. You know, it's easier if I did this where the screen was standing in the traditional way, but you know how hard it is, you know, you can't project on a screen like this, show videos or movies or whatever, because it's going to come up awkward. And if you're doing special effects, it's going to come up awkward. Let me see. I'm going to connect that right there. All right, let me see. Let's scan it. So if I expand the scan, I can actually hit the Star Wars poster or pretty much anything in the environment. I have the projector just set for that screen right there. And then later on, probably today, I'll remove that and I'll put like a little black box. I'm gonna put a little tiny black box out there, like a shipping box, and we'll scan off of that from a distance, like smaller objects. Oh, wait, that's a good idea. I have these game boxes that they have. I'm gonna get 3 of them, put them, separate them, and we'll scan each one of those, and we'll vortex those. You know, I know some people are like, well, you can't. Well, that's not the purpose. The purpose is the field of people that are actually new customers that are in this field using this technology and struggling to get the screen to react in a fully lit environment. That's where our technology steps in. I'm thinking I'm gonna scan Groot. Like Groot. All right, so I make that right there. It's gonna scan. I'm gonna grab something to eat real quick because I am starving like Marvin doesn't want to see me. All done. Color this in. Right, there we go. So I'm going to be on this all day today. So I'm going to basically start downloading some. I already went to 2 different sites. I had to pay for a membership to get special effects, software and stuff like that. So I can start working and designing my own stuff and to just incorporate into what I want to put it into. This is what they have in the library. And my main concern when I first bought it was, can I incorporate my own stuff into it? And yeah, I can. Drag and drop whatever I want right in. So that's what I do. Start buying some editing equipment, stuff like that. That I'm gonna need for this kind of work for different companies I'm going to be actually working with. So now I need a different kind of screen. I need like a I think what I want. I'll have to build that because no one's going to have that. I'm going to have to build that. I need a big enough ball or something that I can paper mache and cut it in half because I need to make a spear. I want something where I can see like a curve inside the screen, like something like a half of a ball kind of spear. That's what I want. Put an alternate galaxy in there. That'd be pretty cool to do. Umbrella. Make it look like it's raining inside the umbrella. Oh yeah, it's gonna get pretty trippy. Oh man. What I like about this PC I have over here, it has a CD burner on it. All that stuff has on it, so I can basically burn movies or whatever I want and load them right up on here. Not bad. Not a bad price. For 3D mapping, not a bad price. $230 for the computer. Another $160 for the graphic card. I mean, projectors you can get them pretty much anywhere. And the system cost me around $925. I mean, despite the fact that I had to go through a bit of a nightmare to get it up and going, it was definitely worth it. At one point, like I said, I was going to actually get my money back, but I'm glad I pursued with it. I'm glad I actually kept working at it. And that fellow who came in, which I give him much credit, explained a few things to me. So he must have knew what he was talking about because I didn't understand what he was saying. At one point, I was just too bent on, I know this, and just until he told me what it was, in my mind, I said, oh shoot, it's 100% right. Yeah, the scan was not overlapping because at first I had the projector screen set in the other way, and I couldn't figure out why I couldn't scan the poster, the Star Wars poster over there by itself. I wanted to scan that and scan the original phone, two objects at the same time. And I couldn't figure out why. For some reason, I kept getting this scan on the big screen kept shrinking, and whatever was on that side for the poster was incorporating itself into the other screen. I'm like, what the heck, is the scan not working correctly? He said, no, the scan's working correctly. You're just not scanning the entire environment. And that's where I figured it out. I was like, oh shoot, you're right. I was not scanning the entire environment. So when I scan the entire environment, then I can see where I can go in and pick and choose what I want. Already done. I can go in and pick and choose what I want, and then I can go from there to basically scan anything or color anything in the environment, and it would react. So let's color this up. Get some color right here. Let's color this up. Bam. So I'll color it up. Nice and color here. Get that? Come on. Get that watercolor in. There we go. See how much we can get colored up. All right. Let's create that surface. We're done. Let's go get something. So I've had a chance to play through all of these right here. Okay, I'm gonna try this one right here. Yeah, I'll try this one right there. That's freaking cool. It's off. It's not make a difference. Lights on or off. Oh, that is freaking cool. Now imagine this right here covering an entire wall. For abstract art, for storefront advertising or inside store advertising, behind your display stands, using that black technology, because you'll be able to pull it up in a fully lit environment. Fire! Dun, 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 dun. Let's put in a project. Scan has options on it too. There's a lot of options on the scan. So I'm going to have to pull my projector back and scan the entire room, and that's what I'm going to do next. The size of the floor too. But I'm going to pull the projector back and I'm scanning the entire room. A cup of tea. Get some tea. I don't know about that one. I kind of walked in front of that scanner, so no. Open it up. Yep, I don't know. You know how people say, you gotta think about that person. You kidding me? You see how much work I get done in my day? If I was obsessed with somebody, I would never ever be to get half the stuff I'm done. Completed this theater room, painted the ceiling, put up 138, 235.1 screen, set up the projector. Then what in this room right here, set up all these star projectors, painted a 126-inch screen, stuck it in this room, hit the entire house with LED lights, circuit board the upstairs, put a gaming room up there, put another 135 up there and another 100-inch up in that room, built an arcade system to the wall, attached another projector on that, building another gaming system room upstairs, and outside basically built my own canopy and went out there and basically installed a 135-inch screen with LED lights. I'm still not even done on my projects yet. And continue to make new screen paint and test it on top of that. No, he needs to go through a product review. That's what he needs to go through. And a thorough one at that. That's what he needs to go through. People can review our stuff, we can review their stuff too. So I'll tell you, stop complaining about it. What's the problem? Oh, I know what the problem is. The problem is we do things for real over here. That's the problem. Well, you don't claim your stuff to be equal to ours, you wouldn't have to be dealing with our environments and our testing. If it's equal to ours, you should be able to pass our test with no problem. All right, let's get that surface popped up. Okay, that's cool. We're done with that. That's interesting. Am I going to get the whole? Oh, so it's just going to just do that part right there. Okay, cool. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I'm good. All right, so let's grab a surface real quick. I don't know what's going on with that moose, but that thing is calling my name. There's a moose on here. This is weird looking. I'm curious to see what it looks like. What is this right here? This is a. All right, I gotta look at this from here. I gotta see this for myself. I'm curious what this is. Oh, cool. They're finally giving me, yeah, they're fixing it. They're finally giving me the preview so I can see what it looks like before I actually load it in. Oh, that's freaking sick. What about this one? What does this one look like? No, I'm not too happy with that one. All right. Oh, this is fun. All right. Our challenge was never met. Simple challenge. It was never met. Like I said, people talk trash about us, but they don't want to meet our challenges. Simple 1 month challenge was we never did it. That looks freaking cool, doesn't it? Have you noticed that usually my live streams, I would always have a crow boy coming here running his mouth. Always have a crow boy in his mouth. You know, one of the things they preach the most on, and a fellow by the name, I will mention his name one time, but I usually never do mention his name because it's not worth my time. Partey. He's the one that started the show me the cell phone settings nonsense, along with Mr. Crow and the rest of the jokers. But that's why I didn't show you my settings, because I wanted you to build up enough dumb nonsense on that theory so I can come in and completely crush you in the process, which I did. Because I wanted you to make believe that I was never going to show you those settings. And you basically found something that would explain why my technology works the way it does. So I let you run with it. Because that's usually what I do with most people when they carry on. I let them run with it. Give them enough rope. Let them run with it, because eventually they'll run out of rope and then they'll hang themselves in the process. And I'll be the one on the other end holding the rope. And that's what happened. So this fellow was actually sending out emails to people that were in my chat room and whatever, and saying, look, he doesn't show his cell phone settings, just blah, 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 blah. And I tell people, be careful about doing stuff like this, because you will hang yourself. And they did. Because that's why I did that video. I showed 4 videos of me showing not only my cell phone settings, but me using another cell phone to record me changing my cell phone settings as I shot the video. And I shot the video in black and white, one of them. Yeah, so how does that work out now for them? It actually labels them as a bunch of haters. So that means, all in all, what you're seeing is real. They just couldn't accept it, that's all. That's why they don't bring up that topic anymore. Just like any other topic they brought in here, and I pretty much put them to shame on it. So that's the end of that. But as I said before, like I said, I don't like Crow's paint, and I really don't like it, because the bottom line is he doesn't do the demonstrations, he doesn't do the tests, he cuts too many corners. He does. Dark environment and all other nonsense. Yeah. You saw me when I bought this screen paint out here. This is brown. The brown technology when I bought it out, it developed last night. Within that one day, we tested against several high-performance projection screens, which it beat right there on the spot. Then we turned it around, used the 4,000 lumen, and swapped it out for 1,000 lumen, put a projector right there, still maintain white levels, colors, the whole 9 yards, and done the entire thing in a fully lit environment. They don't do demonstrations like that. All they do is use a high-power projector, which does all the work. Whatever the screen's lacking, the projector will make up, and they put it in a dark environment. They cuddle their screens. I don't cuddle my technology. Technology has to work. That looks pretty cool. Now, can you imagine having this on an art display? You have a display for art? This would look really cool. And that ain't a bad idea. When I get the other house, I'm going to get a couple of these screens, set them up, and have these projectors set up through the entire house, so I can basically do live art through my house. This right here is a Kengen Go. That's pretty cool. I'm leaving that on for the rest of the day. That's going to change for the rest of the day. That is freaking cool. All right, I'm getting out of here real quick. I got to get ready to place an order real quick with Crow. So I got several things that I want. I doubt he wanted to change anything on his page to give me a selection on what I'm buying. So chances are I have to email him to ask him what I want. Which he'll probably end up blocking my email anyway. All right, with that being said, gotta go. And y'all, God bless.